One of the things we pride ourselves here at Tony Walker Financial is the ability to take the complex and try to make it much more simple. In fact, we've learned over time that people worry less about money when things are simplified. And let me give you an example by walking over to the whiteboard. What we're going to do is we're going to share the idea of minimizing fees with our split IRA concept compared to someone who recently came to me with a big money manager who had a very complicated portfolio and wasn't even sure how the fees work. So let's take a look. So basically what we're going to do is kind of take a look at a person that came to me recently, had about $500,000, we'll say, with the other guys. Let me put $500,000 up here. Was interested in our split IRA concept. Had no idea what they had in this portfolio. Actually, the portfolio done good. I mean, if we're recording this show in August of 2024, stock market's done well. They've made money, but they're retired now and they're getting very nervous. Plus, they could not figure out what the fees are on this account. So again, in keeping in step with keeping things simple and our split IRA concept, what did we do with this $500,000? Well, we split it up actually into 3 buckets. Okay, sometimes we'll use 2, sometimes 3, sometimes we've had 5 to 7, depending on the size of the account. Part of that was with Charles Schwab, part of it was with a MIGA, and part of it was with a mailbox money annuity, all right? So it was split up 3 ways. Here was the point. By the time we did all of this, between our Schwab fees, this had no fees, this had a small fee, we were at 0.5% on the fees versus 1.5%. And you say, well, what's the big deal? Is that really going to amount to anything over time? Well, assuming, and we can't, nobody can tell us which is going to do better. So whenever you're comparing things, you have to use the same assumption. So assuming the other guys made 5% and they had to charge 1.5%, and we made 5% overall and we charged 0.5%, what effect did that have on the overall account? So if we forecast this out using these exact numbers, in 20 years, how much is going to be in these accounts? All right. So let's take a look at the other guys. The other guys, we'll put 20 years down here. Over here, the other guys, this account looks pretty good on paper. All right. Would have grown to $980,000 after 20 years. You say, oh, that's pretty good. Well, we ran the numbers assuming 0.5% fees. Everything else is the same. So would these lower fees have that big of an impact on how much money this person in 20 years would have in their pocket? Look at the difference here. This example, everything being equal, just by lowering the fees, you're going to have over $200,000 more at the end of 20 years. So folks, I don't know about you, but this is a guarantee. If we can lower fees, we're going to guarantee more back in your pocket. Can we guarantee you'll have more money at the end of the 20 years or 30 years? Nobody can do that. But when we know we can guarantee we can lower fees, folks, that's guaranteed money, again, in your pocket to plan for retirement. Or you could even live well, die broke, spend and enjoy it. But better to have lower fees than being charged higher fees. So if this looks like something you'd be interested in, having a fee analysis, reviewing your accounts, getting a no-obligation assessment of your situation, log on right now to TonyWalkerFinancial.com. That's TonyWalkerFinancial.com. We'll make sure we'll have a free phone call. There's no obligation. And if it warrants, we're going to meet in person at either our Bowling Green, Louisville, or Lexington, Kentucky offices. Internet not your thing? Give us a call anytime at 877-499-9255.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like, check out these other clips. And be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for more videos.